Let we go.
This is how you cook.
Get 'em. I will transform on this joint, spazzing off the drugs I'm on. Turn C now ever since I'm born, like Nebraska use or corn. In my prime like Optimus, throw you through a Oculus. The Bronx is my metropolis. Didn't have a pot to piss, had to learn not to miss. Focus on accomplishments. Beats I'm demolishing. Tell me what the problem is. You know you don't want no smoke. Seeing you in action is a joke. Catch 'em with the deadly blow. Pack it up, it's time to go. But you wanna call the cops? All the bullshit needs to stop. Stupid idiot, wine start. Hush 'em out, you can't talk. Merge into a deadly beast. Pick your bones after I feast. You want war, now you want peace. Cause shit got thick like Cardi B. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm. I am here to shatter dreams. Welcome to my gathering. Blood is always splattering. Where I'm from, that's happening. Got that cannon fully tucked. All that blade will give you cuts. Sacrifice to get those bucks. Most these rappers looking sus. Smack 'em with the speed and bust. All you see is blood and guts. Too much sauce like a duck. Brush it off the shoulder rust. Camo with a bag full of ammo. Strangle the ops from the tangle. Hang your legs, they gonna dangle. Neck broke just like Kurt Angle. In the heart of the deity. Bring that pain so easily. Most these bums don't deal with me. Eradicate immediately. One monkey don't stop the show. I'll continue with the flow. Catch me at the studio. Like time I got the glow. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody out there? Mr. Sandman starting the back end real quick with the council roundtable. Talk about the old-fashioned wrestling. Let y'all know what's happening, you dig? You already know the vibes. And you already see the title. Crazy, crazy. It's crazy. Still setting up over here, though. You already know. Godfather said, F the Rock. He didn't like how he was portrayed. And growing up, what's that? Growing up with the Rock? What's it? Young Rock? Excuse me, I said growing up with the Rock. Yeah, but he didn't appreciate how he was portrayed. He said he looked like CeeLo Green. Yeah, B. This dude was basically saying, fuck Dwayne. Fuck Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That motherfucker should never had CeeLo fucking Green portray me. I'm 6'7", okay? And they portrayed me as somebody who was 6'1". So fuck The Rock, fuck him, motherfucker, fuck that bastard. That motherfucker fucking 3 inches shorter than me and had me 5 inches shorter than me. Fuck The Rock. Yeah. He went super duper in. Pause. And this dude was always talking about The Rock and how he felt he was a scumbag. You know, shouts go out to JCD if you listening. And it's crazy because it's like now you're starting to see the cracks here and there when it comes to the Rock. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I always knew he was on some bullshit. Given the fact that, let's really be real, for the past, I would say, 15 years, maybe 13 years, only time The Rock wanted to come around is to promote a movie. The Rock didn't come around just to be like, okay, I want to further a storyline or what may have you. Because if that was the case, he would have showed up. Where he said that at? He said that at I don't know if you know about this dude, DNA battle rapper, but lo and behold, he actually has a podcast, and he had the Godfather on there. And as a matter of fact, hold on, I'll pull it up right now. You know I ain't gonna cap. That's one thing about the round table. We ain't gonna cap. We ain't gonna sit here and try to, besmirch anybody's name or whatever like that for clicks and views, what may have you. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm about to pull it up. Yeah, DNA, B. He got a podcast. It's called DNA GMDW. Hold on, I'm about to play that shit right now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me know if you can hear it.
Now, I mean, I didn't see that for some. Hey.
That should never had CeeLo Green portray me. I am 6'7".
Right.
Okay, and they portrayed me as like somebody 6'1".
If y'all looking at
So The Rock.
that's just tall as
That 3 inches shorter than me. It had to be 5 inches shorter than him. So
if y'all look at the picture
The Rock.
behind me. Now, I mean, I didn't.
You heard
see
that?
for some-
That should never had CeeLo Green portray me. I am 6'7".
Right.
Okay, and they portrayed me as like somebody 6'1".
If y'all looking at
So
the
The
picture,
Rock.
that's just tall as
That 3 inches shorter than me. It had to be 5 inches shorter than him. So
if y'all look at
Yo, where JCD at? Yo, Tove, if JCD is listening, tell him pull up. Unreal. He went in on The Rock. Spazzed the fuck out big time. You know I gotta drop the link after that. I was like, what? First off, shouts go out to DNA, one of my favorite battle rappers. I didn't even know he was into wrestling. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised as a wrestling fan, B. Can't be sitting there and shitting on wrestling fans, you casuals. Got my boy Nate. Yo.
What's up?
Did you hear that rant?
Yeah. What? Off because of the TV show? They made a guy smaller than him or something?
Yeah, like he looked crazy though. The dude that portrayed Godfather.
I don't even watch the show, but all those dudes are all fucking crazy looking and stuff. So, but whatever.
It's funny though, because if you think of it, that's like the first person to ever flame The Rock like that.
Yeah.
Outside of wrestling. This ain't no promo or whatever the case may be. It was a curse-filled rant.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. That's good. Maybe the Godfather didn't get his pimp money or something, his whole money this week. He's upset.
You think Godfather's going overboard with that?
Yeah, it's just for attention. It's all good. they're cool with each other. They're all good.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I would show the video, but I don't want to show the video because I don't want to get in trouble with me. Have you?
Yeah, I'll check it out later. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look it up. Dissect it. But hey, did you check out that Tyree Nichols cam thing?
Nah.
Oh my God, the police beating in Memphis? Holy crap! Don't watch it. Disgusting.
Oh man. Oh man, another one of those, man. Like
worse than Rodney.
I get like so much police brutality videos sent to me. It's just ridiculous.
This was worse than Rodney King. I mean, the one cop that belted him like with 4 punches while 3 cops are holding him. It's like, what the hell? I don't know. It's just sick. It's just sick.
And they're gonna keep on doing this shit. You know,
No,
unfortunately.
Cops gotta start getting deep.
There's gonna come a time where people just gonna start, fighting back. After a while, it's gonna be enough is enough, and people's just gonna start fighting back. Unfortunately, and it's gonna be the innocent ones that's gonna get hurt.
No, I know. We're talking about another civil war. It might be the people versus the police in the future.
Exactly.
So
that's a crazy shit, and God forbid that happens. You know who's gonna get involved? The army.
exactly. And then I saw that one with Pelosi's husband getting hit with the hammer. That was crazy too. What the hell? Jeez. A lot of crazy shit.
And that's why, we got the Roundtable. It's for an escape, you know what I'm saying? From the craziness out there in the world. It's like our nice little escape.
Big scoop for the Women's Royal Rumble. Piper's daughter might be in it. She's in the Alamo. She's there. So that'd be nice.
So they're gonna debut her in the Women's Rumble. Is that even safe?
I would just, get a nice pop,
Get a nice pop from her bones.
Yeah.
You wildin'.
It's all good.
Hell no, that ain't all good. I don't think that's the right choice.
And honestly, I honestly believe Jay White's gonna be there tomorrow. I just got a funny feeling.
Remember, I predicted Jay White. I predicted Magnus.
Yeah. Cordona's gonna be there too. Cardona.
He's gonna be there for Zack Ryder. He's gonna be there as Zack Ryder because he
trademarked his name. He trademarked his name. So there we go.
Well, here's the thing though. How could he? I thought WWE had rights to the Zack Ryder name. Like, how could he trademark it if
No, he trademarked his own name, Matt Cardona, Cardova, whatever his name is.
Cardona, yeah. No, but it said he did that to Zack Ryder also. He trademarked.
He did? Well, yeah, but sooner or later, a trademark expires. You always have to.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
5-10 years, it depends. The trademark always expires.
You're right.
So yeah.
Raheem Brown said he thinks Batista took shots at The Rock in a GQ magazine about him in movies. Did he?
I don't know.
Well, I know it's not like that. Well, Godfather did. Godfather was like, fuck him, motherfucking, fucking, like, damn, man, F-bomb.
He got some bad herb from Val Venus or Rob Van Dam, maybe.
Yeah, he definitely was buzzed the fuck up. Probably off for more than weed. He probably was buzzed up with some booze also, because he was slurring like crazy.
Probably. Yeah.
I see you got some shirts out there. Tell us about these shirts that you got popping.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to raise some money for my buddy to cover some medical bills and stuff from his cancer. He was dealing with bile duct cancer last year. They treated that, and then all of a sudden he did another thing, and they found stage 4 liver cancer.
Oh wow!
So he's dealing with that now. He's 52 years old. So I'm just trying to, raise some money. Lucky the casino came through, and I gave somebody a $500 gift card for buying a shirt and then some other stuff. So we're trying to plan it. I'm trying to get him a trip to Vegas, me and him, before he passes away. So I don't know if he has another year to go or whatever. So.
Well, That's what's up, Nate. That's definitely what's up, man. You know, helping that gentleman out.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to buy a shirt also, but I see you didn't have no 3X's. You know,
I can order you one.
You know?
I can always order more shirts. I can always order more. Yeah.
You know, so I like the shirts. You know, like it is wrestling based for people out there because Nate does have his Inside Wrestling show, his podcast, and it's basically that's the name of the shirt. He said, what's the name of the shirt again? Inside Wrestling and
Body Slam
wrestlers on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, they had a guy on there. It's a Body Slam Cancer, and it said Inside Wrestling, and it shows a guy Body Slam. So it's a basic shirt. That's all. So, but yeah, I might bring back the podcast again in the future. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely do that. Definitely.
Yeah, I gotta get my.
Definitely gotta bring back. Gotta bring back What If Wednesdays, man.
The only thing is, I don't work on Wednesday. It's my day off, so yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Hotline. The hotline. Get it running. Get it running.
That's what the Godfather was there spazzing out.
Yeah. The hotline.
Don't forget, kids, to get your parents' permission to call, or don't. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I get paid either way.
$5 a minute.
I get paid either way.
Yo, Toe, did you hear that rant?
No, I just joined.
Oh, hold on, wait. I gotta play it for Toe.
Godfather. Yeah, just play that clip of Godfather.
You definitely gotta play it one more time. Hold on. You can hear it?
Yeah, I hear.
Should never had CeeLo Green portray me. I am 6'7". Okay, and they portrayed me as like somebody 6'1". Y'all looking at The Rock. Actually, as tall as that 3 inches shorter than me. It had to be 5 inches shorter than. So if y'all look at the picture behind me, I mean, I didn't see that.
And yo, he called him a bitch. Like, nah, but you don't play like that. You don't call another man a bitch.
Yeah.
What's the beef about? I don't understand.
He catches some guy on the show, whatever, Young Rock.
Yeah. Basically, you talking about he didn't like how he was portrayed on Young Rock. And he went on, I don't know if you know about DNA the Battle Rapper. He basically has a podcast and shit, and he had him on there as a guest. It's called the Attitude Era Podcast.
Okay.
And Godfather just went in. He just went in on this dude.
Oh my god. But I mean, all those characters are fucking funny ass looking on Young Rock. It's like fucking Wish.com. You know, order a wrestler. It's fucking so
Pretty
bad.
much the only one that looks like somewhat believable is the guy that's playing Triple H. He's alright, but everybody else.
Hell no, he look crazy.
Nah, man, compare it to everybody else.
Everybody else, pretty not that bad.
I guess you can say that because Vince looked crazy. Vince looked like.
I don't know who all that is.
But if you didn't hear him properly, he said like in verbatim. This is what Godfather said. Hold on, he said. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. Because fuck Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That motherfucker should never had CeeLo fucking Green portray me. I'm 6'7", okay? And they portray me as somebody who's 6'1". So fuck The Rock, fuck him, motherfucker, fuck that bastard. That motherfucker fucking 3 inches shorter than me and had me 5 inches shorter than me. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck The Rock.
It shows weird, man. It's all over the place. There's like a lot of people it doesn't feature at all. When it started getting into him joining the WWF, he would do this thing on the show where when they introduces certain people, it gives them like a big introduction, sort of implying that, oh yeah, you know, this person's like a GOAT. Like when it showed Austin, it was like, oh, he's a GOAT. Showed Triple H, he's like, oh, he's a GOAT and stuff. And then it showed other folks who, you know, are obviously not on the same level, but it would show other people like Jeff Jarrett, and it was like nothing, or here's just incredible. It's like nothing. And I know for a fact, I mean, we all know this that Bret Hart and the Hart family were, they were big allies. They've always had a very close association with Rock's family and his tribe. And, when he first came in, Bret was one of his biggest allies. He looked out for him. And Bret, Owen, Davey Boy, none of the Harts are featured on Young Rock. They're not even mentioned. Nothing.
I never noticed that. You gotta, because you know what? I only watched up till like the second season, I think. So I didn't get to see the third season yet.
It just skipped it. I think there was like one mention of Owen, and like that's it, because it went showing the fans booing him. So all right, because when he got his debut, that was November '96 Survivor Series, and when the fans were booing him, they were chanting "Rocky sucks, die Rocky die." That was '97. So Bret, Davey Boy, Owen, like they were there, and they were never mentioned. So then they take their mid-season finale, or whatever you want to call it. They come back, and then when they come back, Rock gets married, and now it's at the point where he's with the Nation, and like he's starting to get over. So it's in '98 now. It's like, so they basically skipped like all that shit. There was like no reference of Bret, Owen, Davey Boy, Pillman, Anvil, nothing. None of those dudes got mentioned.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
TV show PG? Is the TV show PG?
Yeah,
because you know why? Remember when back in the day they were talking like the Hart Foundation was part of the Ku Klux Klan and this and that. So I don't know if they want to air that on Young Rock.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe
I get where Godfather's coming. I get where Godfather's coming from. He just needs to know that it's not just him. Like the show's weird, because. Yeah, they did like it. I thought the first season was really good, specifically like when he was still a kid and when they had like Macho, Liz, Andre, Iron Sheik, or Sheiky baby, the Samoans. Yeah, they got all those guys right, but like once he started, like once they did the time skip and he's like an adult, like it's all over the place. It's a drastic dip in quality. He's got too much. You can tell that like Rock's got a lot of shit on his plate, because I heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard he was pretty involved in the writing and the directing and the casting, and it certainly felt that way in the earlier seasons, but like this season, no, just you can tell like he's not like no.
Yeah.
What's good, Eddie? God, what's good? I want to specifically say is, hey, people just feel some type of way of how they portrayed. I guess this dude Godfather really took that shit to heart.
Yeah. But you can't slander the future commander-in-chief of this country. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie. I will not be surprised if he end up becoming the president in the future.
2032. I'm telling you. Mark it down.
Shit! Unfortunately, he could be the governor of California. Anything is funny.
That's the time of the Taco Bell Wars, Demolition Man. Yes.
Shit! Look at Ronald Reagan. Wasn't he an actor from before?
Yeah, he was an actor. Yep.
I say never after Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Anything's possible.
I'm the governor.
I'm the governor. Open eye on.
Shit. But yeah, B, who watched Dynamite, B? Watch that tribute episode of Dynamite.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a week late, but nonetheless, they did it. And it just sucks that, they had to get an outpour of, people being upset. Like, come on, y'all. The man lost his life, for Christ's sake. Like, let's celebrate him properly.
Not even that. 2 kids in the hospital.
You guys said what?
The 2 kids in the hospital fighting for their lives,
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But I guess they're going to give him a singles run. He's allowed to be on the shows in the future. Mark Briscoe. I don't know what they're going to do with the tag titles. They're going to probably vacant them. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah, JCD's he had made a valid point. He was saying they should basically retire them the Briscoe belts.
Yeah.
And then when they revamp what's it again? I'm about to call them House of Glory. My bad. Ring of Honor.
Yeah, Ring of Honor.
When Ring of Honor revamp and
Yeah.
shit, that they come out with a tag team tournament.
There we go.
They should just do a tournament in memory of Jay. Jay Briscoe Memorial or Jay Briscoe Invitational. Make it a yearly thing.
Well, I think they should.
Just like
then
the Tag Team Classic. So
maybe they should put that on AEW. You know what I'm saying? Because AEW they known for their tournaments somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have a tag team tournament, do they?
No, they haven't done one yet.
And they got a lot of tag teams there, so.
Yeah,
I saw one of the most
Mark on TV, which it was under better circumstances, but it is what it is. Nice tribute.
I saw one of the most disgusting comments posted after. It said, "I guarantee Tony Khan's hoping another wrestler dies so they can get another million fans to tune in." And I'm like, "Oh my god, this guy needs to be shot."
Yeah, these wrestling fans are fucking retarded. You already know that shit.
Stupid, man. Gee, it's not about ratings.
I'm not even surprised.
It's not about ratings. It's about someone that died, that does this for like 20 years and got 2 kids fighting for their life. Not about if they get a million rating and shit like that. It's not about that. The morons. So
I noticed Owens is still wearing his J tag. That's cool.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, that's what's up. Because remember, they all was on the road together when they was in Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm. And he also was he was the guy that Jay beat when he first became Ring of Honor champ.
Hey,
he beat beat this dude KO to win the belt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what's up.
Did CM Punk ever have anything to do with the Briscoes or no in Ring of Honor? Or was that too late?
They met. They met, but the Briscoes were young boys back then.
Yeah,
they were. So nothing, anything like that. But he shared the locker room with them.
That'd be crazy if Mark Briscoe brought in Punk as his partner or something. Holy crap! I don't know, but nah, forget it.
Yeah, pretty much everybody knew him. It was cool. Yeah. Like a lot of the WWE superstars knew him. Like Seth Rollins worked with him.
Yeah.
Damian Priest worked with him. Daniels, Joe. Punk would have worked with them, but not a program. Lethal, Nigel McGuinness, like basically everybody. Like everybody in WWE, AEW, Impact, pretty much every big name in wrestling today at some point worked with the Briscoes.
What about Moxley?
Moxley? Yep. Yeah, not in Ring of Honor, but like in the Indies.
That'd be a crazy team. Moxley and Mark Briscoe as a team. Holy crap, man. Talk about psychopath. Talk about fucking Renee Young calling the American Red Cross. Can I get a blood transfusion for my husband again? Yeah. Lost another pint.
Lost Snug. Yo, Snugs, hit the lick again. I don't know what happened. I think he couldn't hear us. Because I definitely couldn't hear him. Hit that lick again. I'll pull you back up here.
Just a reminder to listeners that Rumble's tomorrow. I know a lot of traditionally they're still used to Sunday pay-per-views. But I'm still getting used to Saturday pay-per-views.
Yo, that was one of the best ideas WWE ever done. Like I always was saying that shit. Like it would be so much better if they had pay-per-views on Saturday.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about going to work on Monday, you got
right.
And then you got to compete with football this weekend. They would lose viewers if it was on Sunday.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it like that.
Especially when the Chiefs lose on Sunday, it's gonna be great.
Fuck out of here. Not even pushing it.
That's great, but who the chefs? That's great.
Great googly moogly.
Great googly moogly. Oh.
So man, I've been hearing some things about NXT. Like NXT They starting to cook a little bit. You know, you got this dude, what's his name again? That Grayson Waller dude beefing with Braun Breaker. They supposed to be fighting at the pay-per-view, the upcoming pay-per-view. And you got the chicks doing their thing.
Oh, hey Snuggles,
What
you back?
the
Did
hell
you hear
is that?
Snuggles?
That's Super Zebra.
Super Zebra.
Zebra cakes.
Say something.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
the ninjas.
The
Let me
ninja.
bring him down.
They got him duct taped up.
They got him taped. You didn't get those checks from Vince.
Right.
They're gonna force him. They're gonna force him to watch Charlotte take the L.
Oh God,
Can't wait for that.
not Charlotte. No.
When the hell is she gonna fucking just turn heel and cut the bullshit? Cause she is so fake as a fucking good guy, good girl. What?
Did you see her after the show in like the parking lot hugging and taking pictures with little kids and stuff? I was like, oh my God.
Like, you know damn well you was like, little kid, don't touch me. You got the cooties.
She
Yeah,
looks like an anorexic Cher with white hair. That's what she looks like.
she does.
Yo,
Yeah.
what she was wearing though, B? She was wearing aluminum foil. I was like, I didn't know Reynolds Rap had a clothing line. The fuck?
She's baked potatoes. She's making some potatoes.
Every
Yo,
time I see
fuck.
her, every time I see her on TV, it just proves that Mercedes make the right decision. People want her to come back to that. No, thank you.
Definitely. Definitely. How she won the title was just it was just so dumb. Basically, it's like all the chicks wasted their fucking time trying to go up against Ronda Rousey if that's what y'all had in the cards from Jump Street.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Ronda. I heard at the time, she was just done. So, which wouldn't surprise me. Who knows what she'll do next?
Yeah, she chilling. She getting paid off of that. What's that that video game mobile app that she's on?
Oh, was it Raid Shadow Legends or something?
You're right, yeah, the Shadow Legends shit.
Oh,
She chilling. You know, everybody downloaded Ronda Rousey on that shit.
unless she's pregnant again. I don't know.
And that's what's up. Good for them, you know.
Maybe, I don't know.
They were trying to have babies for years.
She does live on a farm. I mean, come on, you know how those farmers fuck, you know. So
I still think the biggest drop ball in the modern
What
era.
the fuck did you say? You said all the farmers fuck?
yeah, they have kids. They have like 8 kids. Someone's got to get the chickens and the cows and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Tokyo. They stupid. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I still think the biggest drop ball of the modern era was having Brock defeat R-Truth, have him be the 24/7 champion, and have like Brock just be like, I don't give a shit about this. He throws the belt away, and it's like, okay, like you don't give a shit about it, but like you're still 24/7 champ. And then like you could have did segments for weeks of like all the jobbers trying to break into Brock's ranch, and one by one, like Brock kills them. That would have been fucking great TV.
Oh
You
my
mean to tell
God.
me, and it's funny, you mean to tell me, and people say, oh, that's a horrible idea. No, it's not. Just imagine this. Imagine segments of like Brock hunting on his fucking ranch, and while he's hunting, Tozawa, Truth, and all the jobbers are just, you know, they're trying to steal the belt back, and just one by one, like a fucking Die Hard movie in the 80s, you know, just Brock just
He's
eats
breaking
all
them in half.
alive.
Like they might end up dying on his farm.
He's driving around in his truck with a fucking lasso, fucking rounding them up like fucking cattle. This big up truck.
That would have been
We're gonna
great-
try
that
this
would've
one
been
more
great
time,
TV.
Slum. Let's see. Third time's a charm? Or third time's a charm, Slum? Let's see. Third time's a charm?
There we go. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Hey!
There we go. Third time's a charm.
Am I clear?
What up, Stud?
Loud and clear, man. Loud and clear.
What up? What up? What up?
What
up? Not much. I hear y'all talking shit
Turn
about
that down in the
Charlotte.
background,
Listen, let me
please.
tell you something.
Yeah, TV on. Something's on.
Well, you're talking too much shit about Charlotte.
Another
Look at her outfit.
the TV. Yeah.
What about her outfit?
Came through dressed like a baked potato.
Yeah, right.
I gotta check it out.
Let me tell you something. Ronda Rousey losing the belt to Charlotte was perfect because we all know Charlotte is the only person that's capable of standing up to Ronda Rousey, and she's the only person that is actually believable to beat Ronda Rousey right now. So it made perfect sense for her to go over.
It don't make perfect sense because she did it like she cashed in Money in the Bank. She ain't got no damn briefcase.
She the queen.
Yeah, she's the queen, all right. She's the queef.
Whoa. But also, I'm glad that Ronda Rousey is giving like Raid Shadow Legends some notoriety because like I've been playing that game since like 2020, and like now it's getting like huge because Ronda Rousey is now associated with it. So shout out to Ronda for that.
There you go. She got the flaming fists and all that.
Yeah, I don't know if I got her character yet. I have to grind more to get that, but
I thought it was free. I thought you put in some type of code or something and you can download it for free.
No, you could also earn her. Free. There's other ways you could get her.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
You can go through.
I said nothing is free. The only thing in this world is free is
death.
There's three things that are guaranteed.
Shit, even death ain't free because it may be free to you, but your folks got to pay for the funeral.
Nah, man, yeah, nothing's free in
The only thing in the world that's free is these fucking YouTube videos of the fucking Cowboys choking and the fans just reacting to it.
Oh my god, hilarious. Dude punched the screen.
I was gonna say you got that right because with Raid Shadow Legends, I just want to remove a piece of armor off my guy and put a new piece of armor, and it cost me coin to actually do that. So,
oh yeah,
I hate those. I hate the streaming services that's like, get a free trial, but like it's bullshit because even with the free trial, like you have to enter your credit card information.
Yeah, because they're gonna fucking make sure you when you get that free month, they're gonna want you to pay for that second month.
I hate that sucker shit that they be doing. They be doing that sucker shit where like they put the free trial out there and then they be like, okay, you get all these good looting stuff, like you get these common drops, these uncommon, these rarities, and then as soon as the trial is over and you buy the shit, nothing starts dropping for you. You don't get nothing. You start getting like what is this? I defeated the master, and all of a sudden you get like some random common loot, and it's like, bro, what?
That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
60. I was watching a YouTube video. This guy said use those prepaid Visa gift cards you get, like $15, $25. Use those free subscription things, so you don't have to worry about them charging you after if you really don't have any money on the account. So that's how you get away with a loophole. Don't use your debit card or credit card. So.
Yeah, hell yeah. When it comes to stuff like that, I'll never use like my regular credit card. I'll use like a disposable credit, like like a debit card, like what you said. So they can just be like, you can just put money on for shit.
Because they're a pain in the ass to like cancel the subscription. You got to call this number. You got to log into this website. You got to donate some sperm, some blood. I was like, Jesus Christ!
Hey,
you got to feed the poor.
To feed the poor, walk the old lady across the street.
You gotta save the cat from the tree. Gotta play checkers with a 90-year-old.
I had this lady. One guy. This one guy kept going off on me. Oh, we'll give you for 12 months. I'm like, cancel the fucking thing. I'm like, what? I was flipping out on the guy. I'm like, cancel it.
The fuck.
I like when they had when some companies they hit you with the restocking fee. I'm like, for me to put it back in your fucking shelf?
Yeah. Restocking fee. The guy's taking it home from.
So
like,
we didn't talk about this the last show. We didn't talk about this the last show. I don't think we did. No, we didn't. What's your thoughts on that big rumor about Roman Reigns versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania?
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you know, Snuff love that. I know.
If
Why
Mania
not?
was in
It's Stone
Texas,
Cold.
I would be all for it. If it was in Texas, I would be all for it, but it's not.
What's wrong with Stone Cold?
But it'd be cool. It'd be a cool moment, you know. It's something different. It's better than Stone Cold versus Corbin. I mean, fuck. I don't want to see that.
God.
I don't want to see
I'll
that
take
shit.
both.
No.
How about triple threat?
What, they try to tease that? They try to tease Stone Cold versus Corbin?
I guess that's the rumor match. I don't know, but
Why?
Oh,
I don't know.
oh, guess what? Did you see breaking news? I don't know if this is like a new video or not. It might be an old video, so I might be wrong, but it looked like a really new video of Damian Priest with Lana. So maybe Miro is at the Royal Rumble.
Uh-oh.
No, he's not at the Rumble. He's still
He's still in
signed
the
to AEW.
contract, Snugs.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just
Okay.
saw Lana with Damian Priest in a TikTok video together, doing
So?
a video. So I'm like,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't get anything.
it's,
Lana's not signed.
it does.
She can
It,
Lana
it, it does mean something because today's Friday.
Yes,
No,
what?
it means something. No, because today's Friday and it's the day before Royal Rumble. Why would you post that video?
She can post anytime she wants, though. She's not signed to anybody.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm reading too much into it. I think she at the Rumble.
Call Scheme Gene on the hotline.
Yeah, you know what? She at the she at the Rumble. She gonna be at the Women's Rumble, and then Rusev
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
awesome.
like he gonna be bought out.
Yo, I'm glad you don't own a federation. That shit will be wow.
What?
He'd
What?
be
Undertaker
sued.
with Money in the Bank?
I know the Bellas won't be
you
at the
talking
Rumble.
Yeah.
Like no, you probably you might end up having Bum the Taker, the 20-time champion. He might end up breaking a bone in the ring because you don't want him to go
Well,
away.
I can't make him do anything. That's all on his decision.
Oh please!
If he wants to be a 20-time champion, he can so well do as he pleases.
You damn well book him that way because you know Bum the Taker's your whole world. He's like your landlord.
I don't have to book him. He books himself.
Don't matter. I'll make a prediction right here. End of the year, Sting's last match will be The Undertaker in AEW. I'm telling you.
What the fuck is that gonna be? The senior citizens pass match?
Yeah, it's gonna be ARP card and a broken hip on a pole match.
I don't know. I got Taker
That's
versus
gonna be the
Bray
real
Wyatt
last
again.
ride match.
Yeah, but you can't
I got Taker
disrespect
versus
Sting.
Bray Wyatt again.
Sting can go, man.
Sting is a fucking idiot.
Oh God,
Sting.
Sting can go.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he can't go.
At 62.
He's embarrassing, guys. Half his age.
I'm not gonna lie, but he shouldn't have to be doing all of that. That's the thing. Like,
No, I know.
You like 68 years old, jumping off of balconies and shit.
Yeah, but some of these guys, you honestly believe they want to die in the ring. You know, I don't know. You know, like Flair.
You ever
wants
see
to
the
die in the
wrestler?
ring.
That's how he wanted to go out.
Yeah, it's like some of these guys are just crazy.
I honestly believe that if life was the perfect way, these two companies will come together and say, let's put all our money together on Sting versus Undertaker right now. We don't care how old they are.
I would
Just
say
get
fuck
it done.
Just have a joint production. Fuck it.
Just get it done
Yo,
for that
you
one
put some
night
Toph
only.
off of it. I know Toph is like, yo, I'm getting tired of this dude over here. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
God.
I mean,
was
Taker
looking at
can
this
get
the
bottle
what
of
if.
tequila. I was
I mean,
looking at this
like-
bottle of tequila, and it was looking really good right about now.
Yeah, you like tequila?
No, but when I hear dumb shit, I'll drink it. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Undertaker doesn't have to worry about the cocaine for the match because Tony Khan's got plenty of it. So
Yeah.
you know, heroin, coke.
Rubbing the cocaine on his joints.
Yeah, there we go. Fucking eugenics. Get some Bo Jackson eugenics.
I just think that it'd be a good
Frank
match.
Thomas
I
will
think
give you a
that'd
big
be-
hurt.
That's
What
what
the
they
hell
call
are
the
you
big
talking-
hurt.
What the hell are you talking about? A video game with a flaming fist? That's like fucking Pat Patterson's wet dream right there. A flaming.
Yeah, that was That's the shit. What's it again? The Shadow Legend shit with Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she got.
Yeah.
I think she got like flaming fists.
I was
Like
playing.
everybody got weapons and shit. She's like the only one that doesn't have any weapons. She only got flaming fists.
I was playing.
I gotta download the game. It's cool.
Remember Killer Instinct for like N64?
Oh hell yeah, Killer Instinct
the
was my
Inferno
shit.
guy. That was my favorite guy. The Inferno dude.
Cinder.
Cinder. Yeah, I love that fucking dude. Yeah, that was my favorite.
All these wrestling games that have DLC. Yeah, put Patterson and Briscoe in there. I'll buy the fucking game then, just for the students.
The Stooges. Fucking China kicking the shit out of the Stooges. That was always great.
Oh man.
Well, doesn't WWE 2K22 have like that thing where you can like create wrestlers? So I'm pretty sure you could just go download them.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's
done that. They have like the DLCs. Well, like when it comes to move sets, costumes, and skin.
Well, not just DLCs, but like you can actually go and download. Like somebody in the world created him.
No, that's what I'm saying. The DLCs also like not only the characters, but they'll also have like the costumes and the move sets. You know, the taunts.
Oh, I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like DLC as if from the company. I was like,
the actual characters. No. DLC, downloadable content.
Yeah,
those games are silly. I don't remember. This was a couple of years ago. I think this was like before COVID. I don't know what year it was, but I know one of those WWE games had like 4 versions of Triple H. It was ridiculous. It was like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the game, the Cerebral Assassin, Evolution. It was dumb. It had like.
I think that was 19. No, I think that was 18.
Yeah.
They did that way, but they did that shit. They did this shit like in like 2 or 3 of them in a row. Or they had like they had all the different Stone Colds.
I even read one story, and again, I don't follow wrestling games at all, but I wouldn't be shocked if this was true. I read one story back then that said that some of the wrestlers had it written in their contract that for the advertisements of the game, they couldn't be portrayed to look weak. And it's just one of those things. I was like, "Wait, are you serious? It's a fucking video game." And then I thought about it. It's like, you know what? Whenever I see those video game ads, every time I see like a Stone Cold or a Rock, like they're always beating somebody up. You never see them getting beat up. It's funny because I know Vin Diesel had something similar written in his contract for the Fast and Furious movies. Like, Vin Diesel and The Rock had that. That was why they had heat, because they had it both written in their contracts that like neither one of them could look weak. So when they got into that fight on Fast 5, rather than having a definitive winner, I think didn't the cops like broke it up or something, and the sister was like, "Dumb, stop fighting, dumb."
Yeah.
Now every time I think of dumb, I think
basically it showed. I'm gonna cut you off, but basically it showed like The Rock can whoop his ass, but Vin Diesel could win by plot armor.
Dude,
because of family.
I just looked it up. Benoit actually beat The Rock for a title back in Fully Loaded or some shit. I just looked that up.
Yeah, but the decision was reversed though, if I recall.
Oh, it was? Okay. Because I was wondering if they portray that on Young Rock like a blurry character or something. I wonder how they portray Benoit.
No, I can't imagine an actor who wanted to play Benoit.
Fucking Young Rock is like time traveling, bro. He's talking about, the Sacramento Saints when he was bald head, and all of a sudden he's got his goatee again. Fucking Young Rock.
It's like the actor that played Young Rock didn't want to cut his hair.
No.
Like, dude, you got to commit to the role.
On them. What the fuck? They got skull caps. Like shit.
Yeah, something. You got to commit to the role. But like what you when JCD said, Toph, like it's like he just started getting lazy.
Yeah.
Either that or he spread himself too thin. He's doing way too much, and then he's only getting older now.
For the first
he just had a baby too. I guess the wife just had a baby the other day.
I think for the first time, like I think that the fatigue, all of it is starting to catch up to him. All the stuff with Black Adam, the Young Rock, the XFL, the will he, won't he stuff, coming back to WWE, working the match with Roman. having the kid, future presidency ideas, and all the other projects going on. It's finally starting to catch up to him. He needs to get a better agent. Matter of fact, I think his ex-wife is the fucking agent. So that's even awkward.
Yeah, she is.
He needs to chill. Like, Rock needs to.
So she's the agent and what's the
Ex-wife?
Yeah.
Well,
She's like his agent and like the executive producer for like all his shit, which I think is a conflict of interest. But John,
it is an agent. I thought she only had that one role. So what other roles does she have?
That's how you don't fumble the bag. She's smart.
Yeah, John tried to explain it to me. Like I understood like where he was coming from. John was like basically the Rock's mindset at the time of the divorce was like, I'm gonna be paying her alimony anyway. So if I give her a piece of whatever he's gonna get, then that'll keep her happy. So I guess that was the mindset at the time when they got divorced or whatever. But whatever.
And plus, think about it. Like if you're gonna trust somebody, at least somebody that you know, not some random dude who's gonna probably like, that's somebody who's gonna like work for a firm and then you find out years later, like, yo, $15 million went missing, and then it was from this asshole or whatever.
Nick Khan.
If I'm Rock, like what Rock needs to do is, because it's too late now. They're already going to be doing the XFL stuff. So, go ahead, promote the XFL, do your PR, do your media for that. Once the XFL is launched, like he just needs to fucking just disappear for a bit. Go home and get some rest.
Fuck the movies.
I think he's addicted to the limelight. He always got to be the most electrifying man in Hollywood, and it's like, yo, my dude. He's
that dude.
Over, like, he probably got like $500 million in the bank. My dude, you could chill out for a while.
Exactly.
But
he's a workaholic. When you're a workaholic and you on go, it's hard for you to just stop because your body's in that momentum. It's just hard for you to just stay still because your body's so used to being on the go.
You got that tequila company
WWE for that. Thank WWE for that.
Got that too.
Not even before WWE. According to Young Rock, he always been a go-getter.
Well, also, what about Magic Johnson? You see how many businesses he owns? He don't ever sleep.
Yeah. Who?
I wonder how Magic Johnson. Yeah.
Magic Johnson. Don't talk about him. That dude didn't have HIV. I don't care what anybody says.
No, I'm saying like he has a lot of businesses, and how does he sleep?
I don't know. He's trying to break Wilt Chamberlain's record.
Because Bezos, all he got to do is just make sure packages get delivered and fuck bitches.
What was his wife's name? Is he still married? Cookie? What's his wife's name? Cookie? My wife, Cookie. Shit.
I'm mad that she took half the money and he still got $2 billion.
That's crazy. Yeah. Who was it? Janet Jackson. Yeah. Was it Janet Jackson? Yeah, she was smart. She married that guy. If she stayed married one for 5 years, she would get this amount of money. If they had a kid, she would get this amount of money too after. And I'm like, wow, she was smart. Janet Jackson.
I was never a Cena guy, but I thought Cena was smart when he was with Nikki. He saw what the deal was, and he wasn't falling for it. He wasn't falling for that shit. So I'll always applaud Cena. And I always remember this too. I always remember this was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. He uploaded like a video on his Instagram, and I think this is like not long after he broke up with Nikki Bella, and I think he was like in China, and he was in one of those like flea markets where like because like in China, like at their flea markets, like where they sell the food, like they make the food like right in front of you, like the fish, the sushi and stuff like that. And Seems just walking around like on his phone, just talking. And I just remember like just his whole energy and his vibe, like he seemed so fucking happy. It was like a weight was lifted off his shoulders. And then not long after that, Nikki met some new guy, got hitched, and like she already has like a baby by him. And I'm like, she didn't care. She didn't care. Like some girls, some girls, in my opinion, they're not in love with men. They're just in love with the idea of marriage. Like it's like they don't care who the guy is. You know what I'm saying? Like they just want to be they're in love with the idea of the lifestyle of being a wife or the lifestyle of being a mom. But like who the guy is, like it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I think Jennifer Lopez is like that. That's why, or J-Lo, what do you want to call her? That's why she's, has been. That's why her dating life has been so erratic. I'm not getting off topic now, but
what the hell did she see in Mark Anthony? The guy was like fucking
Toph over there dropping game though. That was crazy when you said just now. Like we said, basically some women and they're not really in love with the dude. They don't really want to get married to the dude. They're just in love with the idea of being married. Like it's not the actual person; it's just the title.
And I'll tell you, red flag too. I see it all the time on social media, especially Instagram. I see it on Facebook too. Not so much Twitter. If you know a girl that you think is more so like in love with just the idea of being a wife and not a dude, check out her profile. And the number one thing you always see is, what do most girls do? Like when they take, like, most girls have like selfies, of themselves, like, getting their hair done, getting their nails done, selfies on a beach, selfies with their kids, selfies with their, their family, their pets, their dogs, their cats,
no dudes.
Selfies with their house, their car, right? But no dudes. If you ever see a girl where it's like you have pictures of the wedding ring, right? So she's advertising the wedding ring in her photos to let you know, okay, she's married. So you see the ring, you see the car, you see the house, you see the kids, but no dude, no man, no marriage photo, no husband photo. Like how sometimes, married couples will do like the traditional kiss photo, holding hands photo. Like that's it right there. That's the number one red flag, where it's like she shows off everything but the dude. It just tells you like they don't want a guy, they just want a lifestyle. That's all it is.
The only photos I ever see when a dude is like if they're at like a sporting event or like on a vacation trip, it's only like one or two pictures too. It's not like a shitload. Yeah.
Yeah, so I always have some respect for Cena because of that. Because Cena, he saw like where it was going. He was like, "Fuck that," and he didn't take the bait.
Is she pregnant now? Is she pregnant now?
I know she had a kid. Did she have a kid with the other dude?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
She was really
and they were together
she
for a
kept
while
pushing
too, and they were together for a while too. Like, so to be together that long, you break up and then you move on that quick to somebody else. Like, nah.
Right. Exactly.
Not only that, but like he's just getting his career pushed off to Hollywood. Like she kept pushing to have a kid.
Nikki knew Cena was gonna have Rogaine issues on his fucking bald head.
But Triple H said, not Triple H, excuse me, Triple H, humbug. Cena said he told her that he didn't want no kids.
No,
and she was trying to always persuade him. Yeah, I was watching Total Divas, because my lady liked Total Divas, so I was watching it too.
Because she know that Cena is got the bag, and if she divorces him, she get him money on top of
that's the difference between. That's the difference between.
And he went through that with his first wife. But go ahead, Toad.
When most dudes date girls, like, not in all cases, but in most cases that I know of, when most dudes date a woman, like, we accept them for like who they are, but like women, they try to change dudes. They try to. Oh yeah, what up, Black Star?
What's going on, Black?
Yeah, this turned into like a TED Talk.
What's up, buddy?
Change me.
It's still wrestling related.
Yeah, nobody's changing me. You better change your underwear. You ain't changing me.
What's your thoughts on the Usos still retaining the belts? Me?
Good.
Man, I think Judgment Day deserved those belts. I ain't gonna lie.
What do you think?
Would you rather have them win on the big stage, like WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, or on TV, or regular TV?
If they didn't win, then they're not gonna win now. They're definitely not gonna win the tag belts. No time soon.
Well, right now, it looks like the Sammy KO thing is put on the shelf.
I like the Sam. I thought
that Well, not I thought. I think that the Judgment Day is easily the best thing going on Raw, and so I do.
That's
think
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do think that.
Like, what about the Street Profits?
No, they've cooled off considerably.
I like the Street Profits.
They should have went heel.
Yeah, they're good. The Street Profits is good, but they did cool off.
Yeah, and I said it before. Like, you know, we had a like when Scott was on here. I think that I'm not trying to make it a WWE AEW thing. When I look at the Acclaimed in AEW, when I just see like have you guys noticed like just the pop that the Acclaim gets every time they come out?
It's
like,
genuine.
Hold on. Nah,
I look at the
hold
Acclaim.
on.
Hold up. Let me finish.
There you go.
I look at the Acclaim and I see how over they are, and I'm just like, yo, there's no reason the Street Profits shouldn't be at that same level, and it's like they're not. Like the Street Profits are a great team, but like in WWE, for whatever reason,
continuous losses.
Well, they just feel like a team. They don't feel like a great team or a top team. They just feel like another team, and I don't know what the deal is. Like, because they're marketable, they're young, kids like them. I remember when they were in NXT and they were really popular, they were really hot, and
yeah,
I don't know if it's the WWE marketing machine not getting them. I don't know if it's the black fans not showing up.
Montez Ford is probably the best athlete in wrestling.
Yeah,
he's one of the best right now. Yeah, definitely.
I just think the Street Profits, there's no reason why they shouldn't be where the Acclaimed are at right now. I feel like the Acclaimed are what the Street Profits should be. And that's not due to lack of talent, because the Street Profits are talented.
I could tell you exactly why the Street Profits are not where the Acclaim is. That's because the fans are so fucking extra in AEW. Okay, you have a point with the Acclaim, because the Acclaim, to me, I love the Acclaim, and they're over and everything. But my problem is, I saw a match, I forgot who it was, but someone did an Irish whip and they were chanting, "This was awesome," and nothing happened before that.
Yeah, I get a lot of AEW crowd. I love their energy and all, but they do be extra at times. Like, yo, relax.
I swear,
it's like
I swear to God.
You got the crowd going crazy. You got the crowd going crazy over every little thing. You got Excalibur talking like a micro machine, man.
They were saying I was hating. I wasn't hating at all. All I was saying, I was like, bro, they're chanting "Holy shit!" and this is awesome on because of an Irish whip. Like they just grappled, and I was like, bro, nothing happened.
You sure like, Tony Khan was dropping dime bags from above, like with coke in it or something? Holy shit! From the ceiling.
Purchase 2 tickets, get a 3 dime. Get 4 tickets, get an 8 ball.
8 ball.
Meanwhile, the 2 contestants in the ring are kicking out of the 30th finisher, and I'm like, well, shit, these finishers ain't gonna mean shit in the pay-per-view.
Yo, that's the shit that kills me, though. They'll kick out the most devastating shit, but then bum out off a roll-up. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, but AEW is putting over the wrong wrestlers, I think.
Like, too many false finishes in the matches pisses me off. Like 2 or 3 are okay, but when like 5 or 6.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, false finishes.
Like to me, like
too many.
Like AEW put a rookie start.
Oh, I'm all set.
I'm saying fuck AEW.
False finishes pissing me off. Too many false finishes in the match.
But to answer your question, man, I thought the Judgment Day should have won, but that trial segment they did kind of forced the Usos to kind of have to go over. You couldn't have them lose after that. So
I guess you're right. But now Judgment Day is fucked because how would they win the belts now? Like they're gonna have to go to the back of the line. And they're not going to be as popular as they are right now.
Nah, I think their charisma and storyline is going to keep them over. I mean, there's people that could take a loss and still be like able to stay relevant, like Seth Rollins. I mean, like for a while, Seth Rollins didn't win jack shit.
Like unless there's another tag team out there that's.
So you telling me that Finn Balor ain't that good, or Dominic doing his stupid ass thug shit ain't that good, and Rhea Ripley looking as fine as ever out there ain't that good?
I'm saying this, like especially with Finn Balor, he had got chance, and most of the chances that he got, he looked like a jobber, a glorified jobber at the end.
That's why I be calling him Mick Ballard. He got hate me for that.
Status.
Yeah.
I call him Mick Ballard. He got hate me for that.
I want to see Dominic have a poker game with APA. Yeah, you ever get your shit pushed in?
I love JBL, man. He's awesome. He be like that. That second
I like JBL too, but that shit with him and Baron Corbin ain't working.
No.
It is. You got to give it time. I think JBL should just give Corbin the theme song.
They've been together for like 5 months.
Give it time. I'll be collecting Social Security by the time it's fucking relevant.
Where they messed up.
You got to do the Philadelphia.
To me, where they messed up was the start when he was in the back and the limo pulled up and it was JBL and like, oh, okay, where's it going? Yeah. And they just both disappeared from TV for like 2 months. And then when they reappeared, it was like, oh yeah, I forgot that even happened. So like now nobody even cares.
Yeah, and then he called Baron Corbin a wrestling god. That was
modern day wrestling god.
That was kind of modern day. He sealed his fate right there.
Modern day wrestling
he
god.
The new wrestling god. You don't get your goofy ass up out of here.
Hold on, he's good though, and not only that, but if you watched lately, Corbin added the clothesline from hell to his repertoire now. So he's doing that.
Hold on, wait. Give me 1 second. You just reminded me of something, Snugs. Who watched MLW, the latest episode of MLW on YouTube?
Oh, I haven't seen it. What happened?
Oh God! So I had this chick. Right? I guess she was an African chick or whatever, and she had a finishing move. Guess what the name of her finishing move was?
What?
Lariat Tubman.
Oh my God.
I turned it off after. I was like, you know what? I don't want to watch no more. I'm done.
I was gonna wait for them to debut on Reels because I found that I do have the Reels network. So once they start airing on Reels, I'll just check out their show every week.
But they still play on YouTube though.
Yeah.
What are they gonna have?
That's funny though. Lariat
I was done for an African chick. I'm like, what?
So next week, Harriet Tubman's like ancestors are gonna look for reparations or some shit. What the fuck? Harriet Tubman, what the hell?
That's just creatively
like there's this chick.
Watch the underground tunnel be the fireman.
Underground tunnel next week.
To be a fireman carry.
Oh my God!
Wait, you were saying something? Black Star? What were you saying?
Oh,
like there's like this chick on NXT that has a finisher that's probably like one of the best finishers I've seen.
What is it called?
Like she stands on like second rope. She kind of does a backflip.
Oh, the front flip. The front flip.
He's talking about the chick that does like the little somersault into like the stunner. That's pretty cool.
Well, RKO, not really a stunner.
I'm like, I'm gonna stand there and let you do all that to me. Come on! By the time you do the RKO, I'm gonna throw you on your neck.
I heard the chicks on this is doing their thing. That's what I was saying from before.
I don't know anybody down there, but I can definitely tell you, the old girl, she needs to lose some weight because she keeps getting hurt.
Who?
You know, the Lions chick. She's hurt again. Whatever.
Who?
Britt Baker's hurt.
Oh, Nikki Lyons. Yeah, the blonde hair.
Oh, Nikita Lyons, she got hurt?
Yeah, she needs like ACL or MCL injury or something with her knee. Yeah.
You know what it is? She's like, they're going to tell her to slim down.
They're going to tell her to get a new special because that split leg drop ain't doing it.
Yeah, it's like what Toph said. So, you know, he got a point. They're going to tell her she got to slim down. Because I noticed she do got a little belly going on there. Like she drink a lot of Heinekens.
She got that WWE contract and she was like, give me all the food. Shit. She got the yams though, but
yeah, she's attractive woman. You know, she look like she OnlyFans ready, but she need to put that mayonnaise down.
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah. Miracle Whip, low-cal.
Early. I can't wait for them all. Aren't y'all pumped? It's Triple H's first Royal Rumble, man.
You know what's crazy is that, and here's the funny thing about the Rumble this year. It's been a while because like back in the day, I remember we used to like talk about like, yo, who's gonna show up as far as like legends go, but we don't talk about the legends that may show up this Rumble.
Because
like,
all the motherfuckers is either dead or handicapped.
Dead, yeah. We can't get. Yeah, that's true. We can't get.
And that's
Piper.
unfortunate. It's really unfortunate because they should have been building new motherfuckers.
I mean, that's because the motherfuckers right now ain't trying to retire. All the motherfuckers who like, oh, you can't do it no more, just retired. Oh, you know what? I'm going to AEW. Fuck. Billy Gunn.
I can see RVD showing up tomorrow.
Like who? What WWE legend is in AEW?
The only legend that I know of that has been the only legends plural that I know of that have lobbied for Rumble spots and they're still in good enough shape for a match or a one-off. There's Booker T and Sean Waltman, aka X-Pac, aka the Kid.
That's bullshit because Hardcore Holly is in great shape. I saw a match with him recently. This dude's in great shape.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. The problem is this is the problem, man, and this is on Trips, and Trips needs to fix this because they did it again at the Raw reunion. The problem is when WWE mentions legends, if you notice, it's always the same people they bring back over and over and over again. You know, it's always the same legends, and it's like, there are a lot of other people out there.
Here's the thing, though, Tove. I like how he booked this show though. Like this one was better than the other ones.
I agree.
It's like they fit where they were supposed to be at. They wasn't overbooked. They didn't have motherfuckers getting squashed by the legends. You know,
I just mean that WWE in general, they always bring back the same legends. There's a lot of other wrestlers from different eras that are in great shape, but they're never mentioned. They're never shown in highlights. They never show up.
Al Snow.
And so it's like, right. And so it's like to me, one of the saddest moments ever in Raw history. Like last week, we were all talking about some of the best moments in Raw history. One of the saddest moments in Raw history ever. I get depressed talking about it. Remember in 2011 during that really bad Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler feud, and that 1 week.
I liked it.
Michael Cole brought out Brian Christopher, who's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
And Brian Christopher came out, and he came out to just absolute
silence.
Right.
It was dead.
I remember
what
that.
bothered me so much about it is, as someone who was a kid during the Attitude Era,
I loved him.
Too
man.
Cool
I knew he was
like one of the most over acts of that. Too Cool.
I couldn't stand Too Cool. I hated Too Cool.
I love Too Cool. What?
Bro, I
fly
Bro, it cannot be overstated how fucking over Too Cool was like in fucking 2000. Everybody was doing the worm at the club. Everybody was doing the worm in gym class. Everybody was doing the worm music videos. They were so.
They had the goggles.
Over. Right.
They had the dancing.
What club you was in when motherfuckers did the worm?
The worm.
What?
Right.
The worm is a popular
What club
thing.
you was in when motherfuckers did the worm?
But nowadays they do the
worm
caterpillar.
everywhere, man. But the
I don't
point
know.
is, though,
I've never been in no club and the motherfucker did the worm.
But the point is that it was so sad.
Hey, listen, I saw Amarion do a worm in the club. I don't know. I saw B2K.
I just thought it was so sad to see a guy who was part of that act go out and get no reaction. But then I look back and I realized, well, how many times did WWE bring him back? They never did. So you have all these years go by and you have this new generation of fans. And so they see Brian Christopher and it's like they weren't around back then. So they see Brian Christopher and they're like, who the hell's this guy? And so to your point, Snugs, that's probably the reaction that a Hardcore Holly would get or Chris Masters would get.
No, not the Rumble.
Yeah, Chris Masters, he's
hardcore
going to get a Rumble too. Chris Adonis is going to be in the Rumble too.
Yeah, he's in great shape, but I guarantee you, they ain't going to get a reaction, and that's not because of them. It's because these new fans, they don't know who the fuck they are.
Nah,
fucking man.
Only, no, I was going to say because like the Rumble brings back the hardcore fans, so they know like who Hardcore Holly is going to be, as opposed to like on a random SmackDown or Raw where like Brian Christopher just shows up randomly.
So you said Hardcore Holly's still in great shape. How old is Hardcore Holly now? Like in his 60s?
No, he's like 50 something.
Al Snow's jacked still. I'm like, Jesus.
D'Lo Brown's fat ass can get back in the ring.
Who?
Chris
D'Lo
Masters,
Brown.
remember that story? He saved his mom from that fire. He fucking ripped a tree out of the ground and threw it through the window.
D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo Brown. He's doing
Speaking
taxes
of D'Lo
right
Brown,
bring back Enzo Amore.
This episode is brought to you by Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
Steak and cheese.
What about what's his name?
That's like my favorite one.
Ham and cheese. I love ham and cheese.
I love the broccoli, cheddar, and cheese.
What the hell is Val Venus?
I don't know. Selling weed in like Nevada.
Well, bring his ass
He lost
back.
a lot of weight.
Val for Jenna Jameson in the bushes still.
Bring his ass back and have him do a spine buster to somebody or something, you know?
Speaking of Val Venus, y'all heard about Ron Jeremy?
Oh
yeah,
God.
he can't stand for trial.
Yeah, he pulled a snooker. That's what the fuck he did. He pulled a snooker.
He pulled a snooker.
Jesus.
You trying to call
he made a deal with the Samoans?
Where that briefcase at?
Where's that briefcase?
He's like, I'm sorry, I gave the briefcase to Charlotte Flair.
Such good shit.
Such good shit.
Man.
What about Steven
Black
Richards?
Star
Where he at?
still
Bring his
there,
ass back.
Where Black Star at? Black Star. The star of the black people.
What about Mark Merrill? What's he been up to? That'd be cool.
I heard he wanted to come back. I heard about that.
Yeah.
I like to see him face to face with Lesnar.
I got a good one for y'all. What about Maven? Bring him back.
Yeah, and Undertaker comes back to throw him out.
Yeah, they should be in the boneyard match.
Bro, you want to trip yourself out? You want to trip yourself out? Go on YouTube and just type in a random Maven promo. Close your eyes. It sounds just like Obama. Holy shit.
Obama.
Let me find.
Like a young
I'm
Obama.
thinking about that now without even listening to it. He did sound a little bit like Obama.
Does.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be his new gimmick when he comes back.
I watched that. Was it Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Seinfeld when he went to the White House with Obama? That's a good episode.
I heard this dude Eddie Murphy was on there.
Oh, was he? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I seen that one. Yeah, I seen that one before.
What time does Rumble start tomorrow? Is it 7 or 8?
7 o'clock.
I think, 7 o'clock. Yeah.
What?
It starts at
6
2
o'clock. 6 o'clock
He said
Central.
5.
7 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any any lagging issues for Peacock? It works fine for me.
Nope.
What about you guys?
Nah, I'm good. Only thing I might be an hour behind. I'll just be like maybe like not an hour. I was like maybe like 10 minutes behind. I will be 10 minutes behind.
I swear to God, if I hear a gong in the Rumble, I am marking out.
Oh,
nah, if it's boring, you're gonna hear a snore from me.
Don't blend the Rumble for you, lack of sleep.
I called Vegas. The odds were lower.
This year Rumble's going to be
5-2 odds.
No, but I think this Rumble's going to be really good, though. I think it's going to be good.
Bring back Norman Smiley. Bring back, I don't know, fucking...
The Wiggle.
Wiggle.
What, to die?
Get Alex Wright
Something.
and then get fucking Disco Inferno. All three of them have a dance off.
Get Conan in there too. Fuck it.
What the fuck is Alex Wright? He a trainer too? We a trainer in AEW?
Yeah, he's in Germany. That's where he's at. Yeah.
Germany.
Oh.
Das Wunderkind.
Berlin.
Norman Smiley's a trainer at NXT.
Yeah,
it's actually cool. Triple H never forgot about him. I remember. I think his first match was against Alex Wright, like at Starrcade '94 in WCW, and
I thought it was on one of those regular Saturday night, when the rotating ring. I thought that's what
well, they had. I know they worked at Starrcade '94. But
yeah,
he always kept in touch with Alex, even when he went back to WWF, and to this day, he still keeps in touch. and when he became,
Oh, wow.
you know, whenever Triple H, you know, when he got his current position, one of the first people he called was Alex Wright, and he wanted Alex Wright to, you know, basically work at the PC, but he told him no because he had a wrestling school in Germany. But he's still in great shape. He's still great.
Okay.
I think
It's always good to hear about your heroes, your wrestling heroes still in good shape. Because we lost so much in the past over some bullshit. You know, the stuff they didn't have no power over, stuff they could have avoided, and then you got a dickhead like Chris Benoit.
Somebody mentioned Al Snow earlier. He's in great shape too.
Yeah, Al Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Nate. That's what Nate said. Nate just said that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
Yeah, he's jacked.
Chris Benoit changed wrestling
He should
forever.
come back.
He sure did. Chris Benoit, he did a lot of damage.
He's
Who knows?
wrestling's 9/11.
Like, who knows? Like, motherfuckers.
Wait, what did you just? Wait. I'm sorry. I gotta digest.
I got you. Like, who knows? Like, if that shit didn't happen with Chris Benoit, people would still probably be cracking each other upside the head with chairs.
Yeah, but look at how many lives they saved. More people could have died and shit.
Nah, fuck that. Head test all day.
Yeah, but you got to remember too. Eddie Guerrero's death fucked up Benoit. That killed him.
I'll never forget. Wrestler said that they look forward.
Hold on, let's hope go. Let's hope. Go ahead, so.
Yeah, my take on Benoit has always been the same. I don't think he woke up on that day and said, "Today I'm going to kill my wife, kill my son, and kill myself." I don't think that's what happened. I think when he woke up that day, it was no different than any other day, and he had a really, 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 really bad day. It's like the Joker said, like regardless of which version of the Joker you prefer, whether it's, you know, the Jack Nicholson version or the Heath Ledger version or the Joaquin Phoenix version or whatever, Joker as a character is basically a representation that all it takes is one bad day to make a man go insane. And I think that's what happened to Chris. Now, what happened on that day,
Man,
I can
fuck
speculate.
him.
Oh yeah, I'm not here to talk about defending him. I just
like
think that I don't think that was a premeditated thing. Because John, he woke me up to it because they had a barbecue the day before that shit happened. As a matter of fact, the investigator on Dark Side of the Ring even acknowledged that, and I'm happy he did. And then Nate, he woke me up to it because another thing that's always dismissed over the case was that when they went into the house, there was alcoholic beverages all over the house, and there was many wrestlers like Booker, Charmel, Kurt Angle, Chavo, Brett, and all of them will tell you that Chris wasn't a drinker. He wasn't a bar guy. He wasn't a bar guy. So who the fuck was drinking? Was Chris drinking? Was Nancy drinking? Were they both drinking? What the fuck were they drinking for?
I think Hardcore Holly was supposed to be there too that weekend too. Yeah.
People also forget that sensational Sherry, she passed away a couple of days before the murder. Yeah. What I think happened is I think that they were obviously having marital issues. They were having arguments. Yeah, you know, so they were probably on the verge of divorce.
Like it was the perfect storm of bad shit.
Yeah.
I remember I mentioned that when on my video. Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was saying that it's like as soon as this dude died, it was like, you know, he just his whole personality just went on a topsy-turvy.
I told the story to Nate, and you know, as men, we've all been through it before. Everybody here in this roundtable, you know, all jokes aside, I think what honestly happened that day, and it's happened to every man listening, is that, you know, we've all had it before. Long day at work, long day at school, just a long day. You know, you come home. When most men come home, if there's any ladies listening, when most men come home, all they want to do, first of all, they want to take off their work clothes, put on their casual clothes, probably sit on the sofa, sit in the chair, drink a beer, have a few moments of peace and quiet before they got to do what they got to do, you know, do the laundry, cook dinner, take out the trash, whatever. But every so often you have those days where you come home and it's like your girlfriend, your wife, your mom, whoever you live with, they're just all in your shit about, you know, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, like blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, just give me 5 minutes to chill. I think what happened was because you can find that photo of Chris. I think it was like one of the last. I think it was the last photo. He was like at that doctor's
office,
like a doctor. Yeah. So took a picture of him, right? I think Chris came home from some appointment or some shit, and he came home. And when he came home, I think Nancy just got in his shit about whatever they were arguing about, and I think it just got to a point where Chris just fucking snapped. And before he realized it,
Do you think that Nancy tried to force Chris to retire? That's probably the reason why.
I heard about that too.
Probably.
I heard about
because the text message.
Because his son was sick, and she was telling him that this is what I heard. Like she was telling him, like, look, it's getting hard for me just raising our son by myself. He's sick, and I need you to be home with us more. And Benoit, remember around that time, Benoit, he was still red hot. He didn't want to stop. He was about to win the ECW championship and all that shit. And he never won that belt before. And remember around that time, he was going to put, Vince was going to put ECW on Chris Benoit back. But remember, since he did that shit, they ended up just giving the belt to Morrison.
Right. You got to remember too. He probably had an untreated concussion because that last match with Eliza Burke, he took 2 fucking knees right to the head when he dove off the top rope.
Yeah,
dude, that scrambled his brain.
The other thing too that the Benoit stuff changed, not just the concussion protocol, but the other thing too that isn't talked about enough is during that time, all pro wrestlers, all they did was wrestle. They didn't have a plan B. They didn't have anything else. And so nowadays you see a lot more wrestlers of side gigs. They got Twitch accounts, OnlyFans accounts, they do movies, TV shows. So like worst case scenario, you got a concussion or some shit and you can't do it anymore. Hey, at least you can fall back on this. You can fall back on that. And unfortunately, guys like Eddie, guys like Chris, those dudes, Owen, wrestling was all they knew. Yeah, they were lifers. Wrestling was all they knew. They didn't know what to do with themselves. So when you really think about it from a certain perspective, it's fucked up, but they kind of killed themselves. They didn't,
Well, Owen was going to be a gym teacher, I guess, because there was a Hooters waitress when I was in Boston. She lived in Calgary. She knew Owen as a substitute gym teacher at her school, and that's what he was going to do after he was done wrestling. He was going to be a teacher, like a gym teacher.
I heard Jay Briscoe was a gym teacher, too, at his wife's school.
Yeah, because she worked for the school. Yeah. But like I said, I think honestly, Benoit, they got an argument, killed his wife. The next day, the kid woke up. Benoit probably fucking told this kid, go back to bed. He killed this kid, and then he, killed himself. That's what I think happened.
But the thing is it true? Because I heard about him laying Bibles next to their dead body.
That's probably what he did. He was probably crying that night, reading the Bible, left one next to Nancy, and then the next day, when he killed his son, he did that, and then,
fuck that. Fuck him.
And there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, too, that's, like, deleted. And it's weird, too, because a lot of stuff on YouTube's deleted. The 2 interviews that I've seen them, and they're constantly deleted. The first one is CM Punk. Punk was on some radio show. This had to have been during his run as WWE champion, when he, the 434-day run. He was on some radio show. And Punk mentioned that Benoit called him to check up on his injury because Punk was hurt. Yeah, I forgot what kind of injury Punk had. I don't know if it was a shoulder injury or a leg injury or something. And Punk said that Benoit called him on Saturday. And the radio host was like, really? And Punk was like, yeah. Because apparently that's something that, Benoit would do. And then if you can, I don't know why you would want to, but if you can find clips of the Benoit tribute show, Edge will mention that he would, that Chris will call him, to ask on Edge's neck, because didn't Edge have like a neck injury? That was the one that he retired, right?
And they're both from Canada too.
Yeah, that clip is deleted, and then the other clip that's deleted is Kurt Angle. This was like, I think, right when Kurt joined TNA, and he was somewhere. He was like at some outside, like auditorium or something. They were like constructing it in the background. And Kurt said that he knew something was wrong because he said that one day Chris called him, and Chris was like talking to. So Angle answered his phone. He picked it up. It was Benoit, and Benoit was like, "Kurt, I'm gonna snap." And he was like, "Chris, what's wrong?" And Chris was telling Angle that like he was upset because it was Father's Day and he couldn't spend time with his son, Daniel. And
I
Kurt
never
was
heard
like,
this
why don't you?
before.
Right. And then Kurt was like, why don't you just, ask Vince for time off? But Chris was he was so fucking hardcore about the business that he couldn't, he was too prideful to ask time off,
Yeah, remember,
So
like I was
Kurt
saying
was
from before, around that time, he was, what I'm saying? He was in the
The
mix
phone
of
call
it.
to Chavo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
weird, but I don't think that was ever true. There was one with Chavo.
Well, the phone call. What you mean? Like
Yeah,
when
they
you
said
called
that he
Chavo
heard like a
back?
struggle or something, and then it hung up. And then a couple hours later, he called back and he sounded like shaky Benoit on the phone. Told me he loved him and shit like that. But he said that wasn't true. So that one was kind of weird. If that was true. But he was taking time on. His sister said he had a year to live because of his enlarged heart.
He had an enlarged heart.
Yeah,
he was gonna have like
he was
a
gonna
massive
die
heart
anyways.
attack within a year. So it was gonna be a tragedy regardless. Him and Eddie. There's
I think Chavo
that
should
been done.
Yeah,
Chavo should come back to the
That might have been the
Rumble.
reason why.
Wasn't
No,
Chavo
should
with
come back to
AEW?
WWE.
No, Chavo's not working anywhere.
Chavo's
He's just
nowhere.
a free agent.
Yeah, he's free agent.
Yeah,
Thought he was working
Chavo
on
should
Gold.
come back, man.
He's working at
Ain't
Dos
nobody,
Santos.
ain't nobody checking for no damn Chavo Guerrero.
Hey man, he's a veteran.
Come on, man.
I think I
Come
saw
on,
him at the casino. Macho
hold on,
Taco.
hold on. See, this is why. Hold on, this is why I appreciate Chavo, because like with Chavo, he was there when Eddie died. He discovered Eddie at his hotel room with Chris Benoit when Eddie was dead, and he don't get enough love because him and Eddie were they did everything. They were a tag team.
Yeah.
That's
They were a great tag team. They were
Los Guerreros.
I'm not gonna shit on Chavo.
He doesn't get enough love.
Those kids were funny.
I'm not gonna shit on Chavo because there's not that many wrestlers that are alive today that can say they worked for WCW, WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, AEW, Lucha Underground, AAA. Like that guy's been to a lot of places. So
he
You gotta
ECW
admit,
too?
him and Ray was the better team. Eddie and Ray was the better tag team.
He been through all them places, and he don't remember a goddamn thing he did other than Los Guerreros.
Yeah, right.
And he's a fucking bum.
Hell no.
Fuck out of here. That motherfucker was a janitor in all the federations.
He changed my oil last week at Jiffy Lube.
Fuck out of
His
here.
rivalry with Ray was a good rivalry.
How you went everywhere and you ain't only heavyweight belt you won was ECW, and that was a charity belt.
Come on,
Yeah.
he had a lot of tag team titles, and he had some intercontinental titles.
He had to. Yeah,
come on,
he
Sam,
did
man.
mid card. I'm
Come
talking
on,
about
Sammy,
the
you gotta
big
admit,
belt.
you gotta admit, when he turned heel on Ray and Booker won the belt,
Yeah.
that was a good.
That was like the best thing he ever did. That was
Hey,
the best thing he ever did.
wait a minute.
Nah, what about his shit with Undertaker?
Wait, hold up. Shout outs to the black dude.
That's what I
in the
said,
crowd.
Raheem. I said he was ECW champion, but at that time, did it really matter? It's just a charity
wait.
belt.
Not really.
Shout outs
After
to the
Vince
black
won it,
dude.
that killed the title.
Black dude with the fedora hat or whatever that hat is in the front row. When Chavo
Fedora.
turned on Ray,
Fedora.
That guy was marking out with Chavo and Ray because he knew Booker was gonna win.
ECW died when they had fucking the zombie on there.
Chavo and Dominic could do something. You trying to make this dude Dominic really get depushed, huh? You ain't fucking with no
There's
damn
people that
Chavo.
really
Chavo
unhappy with
sucks.
Dominic. Chavo's
Like
good, man.
even
He was
on some real shit. Everybody, you have like a mid carder being WWE, and then he'll go to another federation and become the heavyweight champion. There's like 90% of motherfuckers that'll go somewhere else and become heavyweight champion. Chavo is like that 10%. He'll go anywhere he went. He'll never become heavyweight champion. He's a fucking bum.
He has to own his own company like Vern Gagne, AWA.
Yeah, but did Miro win the AEW championship?
Huh?
Did Miro win the AEW championship?
No.
He's a
mid carder.
He shouldn't be though.
Also, real shit. Nobody never seen Rusev as a heavyweight champion material type of guy.
Nah,
I did.
Of course you did.
See him as IC champion.
He's good. He's got a great look. He's got some intensity. My criticism of Rusev was always the same. After Cena buried him,
yeah, Cena killed him.
After that should have been it for the Bulgarian shit. They should have repackaged.
He should have won when he came out with the tank.
It should have been Lesnar.
Yeah,
and Rusev.
agreed.
That's what it should have been.
We all agree on that.
Right.
Like, motherfucker came out with a tank. How could you lose? You came out with a tank, my man.
I would have loved
to came out with a picture of Putin.
So he was smart enough. He's a smart guy because he was smart enough to realize that they weren't booking him for shit. So he was like, "Fuck this! I'll get myself over with the Rusev Day stuff." And as we've seen time and time again, when you get yourself over,
like that.
Vince didn't like
You
that.
get buried.
So you buried.
His theme song is epic. His Rusev theme song is one of the greatest theme songs ever, bro.
I thought
He needs to get
the
that shit back.
Redeemer shit he was doing in AEW when he was like feuding with God and
He had his own ring announcement.
I thought that was like the best work of his career. I was really enjoying that stuff.
Yeah,
Like, that was
it
cool.
reminds you of like on some God of War Kratos type shit.
Right.
Okay.
Like that version of Miro, I could totally see that version of Miro like
Rusev is
on
funny as
AEW,
hell.
like against
Yeah, I got
like
a quick question,
Mox or a Kenny or
Ultimate
somebody
Warrior.
like that. Yeah.
I got a quick question. Do you think
What's
that he
up?
gets over if he comes back? If Rusev comes back, do you think he'll go over?
Yeah, he have a nice little buzz,
Yeah, he'll get over.
but it depends on what they
I
do
think Triple
after
H will do
that.
more for him.
Yeah.
Like,
I think Triple H
you
will
have
do
to have a plan. But you got to remember this though: if Rusev was to come back, so like if Rusev was to come back right now, he would have to go to SmackDown because you already got this dude, what's his name, Bronson Reed on Raw. Because if this dude was to go to Raw, he's automatically going to stun his growth.
Yeah. Too much
I think
beef.
Triple H
Or
But he should be a
hear me
hired
out.
mercenary.
You could do Rusev and Lashley.
We should have been got that match.
Yeah.
Well, he'd have to get released first, and I don't know what his contract is. So
He
I think he'll-
resigned.
I
He
think
got
he
like
has 2 more years.
4 more years left. Remember, he resigned.
Yeah, I think it's re-signed too.
4
Yeah.
more years of robbing AEW money.
Yeah, like Tony Khan is a fucking idiot, yo.
We don't care.
He has
well,
4
I
more
can't say
years.
you can't say he's an idiot because at the end of the day,
Probably-
Miro said yes
probably
to
He
it.
has 4 more years.
Probably 3 years.
Yeah,
Kind of-
because you know why he's an idiot? Because he's sitting there paying this dude for nothing. And then not only that, did he really give Miro creative control? Because how could you sit there and say no to anything? Like, my dude, that's your fucking job. If I tell you to fucking job out to
Yeah,
Alfredo
Ronda did the same thing.
whoever, you better job to that motherfucker.
Peter
He
Avalon.
is.
Who's the Avalon? Peter Avalon.
Ronda did the
Yeah,
same
you better
thing.
let Peter Avalon roll you up.
If I want Yoshitatsu to beat you,
That's what I said.
Yoshitatsu beats you.
Like, how does
I
Miro
guarantee-
get that type of pull to say, "Oh, I'm not going to do it"?
I
I'm
agree.
saying,
I appreciate the fact that Miro, has the confidence and the swag, and he sees himself at that level. But yeah, he kind of fucked himself over. I
He did.
guarantee
There's
you.
limits to
I
this.
guarantee you tomorrow at the Royal Rumble to even further demonstrate this. I know Nate's gonna laugh. I guarantee you tomorrow at the Royal Rumble, Brock's gonna come out. He's gonna be in there for 2 minutes, F5 some people, eliminate 2 or 3 folks. Lashley's gonna come out. They're gonna eliminate each other, go for a brawl, and then that'll be it. And it's like, so somebody like, wait a minute, Brock flew in for like 2 minutes. It's like, yeah, but he got paid though.
Yeah, paid.
That's how
They
it
gotta
works.
tear shit up though. If Brock and Bobby Lashley is in the Rumble, they gotta tear shit up.
Right.
I tell you what, Rusev should take a page out of Tozawa's page notebook, because Tozawa over here, he got folded up by Rhea Ripley one week, then demanded to be in the Royal Rumble the next week. So I think he should just go get folded up by Britt Baker or something, and then go demand a championship match.
Kara Tozawa, he don't even fucking care. Kara Tozawa's like, look, I'm getting paid good money to
That's
be a bum.
still to this day. That's the funniest shit you ever did, Sam. Man, when I think of you, I'm always gonna think of your reaction to Rusev being cucked at Lashley. He just stood there. It was so fucking stupid.
Yeah. And this dude is literally standing there and tongue kissing your wife right in front of your face.
You're just standing there.
Dude.
See, Miro fucked up.
Mongoloid, yo.
Miro just had to call Lesnar, and like Miro be like,
I remember.
I don't want to lose these matches.
They went all the way with that angle because I think like Lashley went to some movie premiere like the next day, and him and Lana were together. Like, they were fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
It was fucking funny.
I just can't imagine if Lashley did that shit to Sable. Like that would not fly with
oh my
Lesnar.
god, that'd be great.
Oh, they should do that. Yo, that's the best idea you ever had, Snugs.
Yo.
They should do that. They should bring that back. Because remember, this dude, Lashley, was like that ladies' man. You know what I'm saying? They should bring that back.
I can see it now. I can see MVP, Cedric, Shelton, Lashley there at a bar at a club. They got all the ladies. And Lashley's like, Brock, I got a special lady for you. And they bring in Sable.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. You know what I mean? That would definitely add an extra layer to their rivalry.
Lesnar on a rampage.
That would be awesome. I would love that. That was a good idea, Snugs.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, golf clap for Snugs.
Yeah.
About time he had an idea. That's the best idea he had in his whole life.
Smells like
The 24/7 title one was better with Lesnar. That'd be fucking hilarious.
It could have been like a cinematic match. It could have been like a straight up like 30-minute cinematic match of just all the wrestlers systematically being killed by Brock one by one, and eventually like someone like a Drew or a Lashley shows up and beats Brock or something. But this shit would have been funny though. It could have been like WWE's answer to TNA's Final Deletion. It could have been great.
Oh my god. I can see him driving like a fucking F-350 with a lasso out the fucking door. Whee!
Yeah, like one of like you're watching the episode of.
My bad, Snugs. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you're watching the episode of Raw, and like you see like a cutscene of like Brock Lesnar hurting sheep, and then you see a schoolboy happen, and it's like for the 24/7 title.
They didn't have what Jinder Mahal was, like at a golf course, like a driving range. They had him on a thing. They did what Jinder.
Truth actually had Truth. You know what? I'm gonna give Truth this. Truth actually had a really good idea. Corey Graves has a podcast. I don't really care for Corey Graves, but I do like R-Truth. Do you guys remember? I think it was one of the Saudi shows when they went over there.
Oh, on the plane? On the plane?
Yeah, where R-Truth pinned Jinder. R-Truth said in the podcast he wanted to parachute genuinely out of the plane with a body cam, and Jinder was going to parachute behind him. And they were going to try to fight in midair in the parachutes. And Vince was like, absolutely not, because they were overseas. And he didn't know, how comfortable Saudi government would be with, doing that. But I thought, man, you know what? That would have been a really
that would have been
cool
so
idea,
funny.
That would have been great.
They would have allowed it. They'd have been. They definitely would have allowed it.
I appreciate the fact that they went all the way with the idea. That's like, because one of my favorite memories, because we all have like that memory that we kind of look back fondly of. One of my favorite memories of WWE is fucking Crash Holly defending the hardcore title in that McDonald's playpen. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna read down the Royal Rumble card because it's getting close enough. So let's talk about the Bumble.
Okay.
Of course, you got the 30-man Rumble. So far, we got Austin Theory in the Rumble. We got Gunther in the Rumble. We got the New Day in the Rumble. We got, matter of fact, you only got Kofi Kingston. Interesting. Only Kofi Kingston in the Rumble, but not this dude, Austin Creed.
Wait a minute, hold up. Is Big E cleared?
No.
Because Austin Creed is hurt.
No, but that'll be a great surprise.
No, as a matter of fact, Big E hasn't even had his checkup yet. So
yeah,
he's walking. He can move his neck. What's supposed to happen some point later this year, he's supposed to have a meeting, and they'll decide on whether or not they think he can come back. If they say yes, then they go from there, and if they say no, that's it. But at least he can walk, and he's not like a paraplegic.
And maybe a Royal Rumble wouldn't be a smart decision. That he definitely can't come. Like, he gotta still heal up, even if he does come back. He got a lot of
I got a
healing to
joke.
do.
I got a joke, but it's too
Hold on,
soon.
before you say the joke, let me get through this call real quick.
I'm not gonna
You got
say it too
Ricochet.
soon.
Okay, cool. You got Ricochet, Seth Rollins. Make sure you sing a song. You got Bobby Lashley. You got Baron Corbin. We got Santos Escobar. You got Rey Mysterio. You got the American Nightmare, aka the Captain Nightmare America, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Captain Nightmare. I like that. That's a nice name, Captain Nightmare. Well, anyway, you got Shamus. You got Drew McIntyre. Oh no, excuse me, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Sheamus. Okay.
Drew McIntyre.
You got the Mighty Omos, the Black Titan.
Oh,
you got Braun Strowman.
Stroganoff.
You got Karrion Kross. Dominic Mysterio Holmes.
Karrion Kross is alive.
Condom.
Bork Laser.
Bork Laser.
Yeah.
And the 13 other competitors is not announced yet.
Because like 4 of them are legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They've always had enough. They've always had enough talent.
Almost done. Hold on. Got a 30 woman rumble. You got Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler. Yo, you know what, Shayna Baszler? What are we doing here, Shayna Baszler? Like, really?
Go win a Rumble, Shayna. Go win a Rumble.
Like, she is so far gone.
Yeah, and people.
No, she want to do a Kurt Warner.
People are not going to cook on People are not going to cook on Triple H like they would cook TK. You know, because it was one thing when she was being booked shitty when Vince was there, but Triple H is there and there's no change.
Still getting booked like shit. Still,
she about to pull a Kurt Warner. One year she's packing people's suitcases. Next minute she about to win a Rumble.
Her peak was basically NXT, and people don't want to get it, but it's been long
enough. She was a fucking killer with NXT.
People need to realize she got caught up. She got caught up like in 2020. It's been like 4 years now, so
more excuses. Her peak was that. Yeah. Her peak was that chamber.
That was her peak.
Matter of fact, you got a point. Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah,
that was her peak because she was an animal. She was eliminating everybody in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
They took away her plot armor.
Did she bite this bitch face in the chamber? No, that was a Monday Night Raw. That was Monday Night Raw when she bit that bitch face. Like, this bitch was a killer. How you get from that to bumming out to roll-ups?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
At least Asuka got a main roster run. I mean, they fucked it up, but at least she had a run. They didn't get Shayna anything.
You got got true roll-ups.
Yeah, man. Make sure you get your Hot Pockets at your nearest grocery or supermarket. They even got that 7-Elevens. They got cheesesteak. They got broccoli, chicken, and cheddar. They got meatball and parmigiana.
Yeah.
We're going to have to put some respect on Schoolboy Pins because, I mean, come on. Austin did one when he was paralyzed. So...
Well, oh my God.
That was the worst shit I ever seen in my life when he did that.
They should have just ended the match.
That shit looked terrible. But anyways, you got Zelina Vega and Emma and then 23 other bitches. It's not announced yet.
23.
And the last 2 matches.
Yeah.
You got Alexa Piss. Like what Malik will call her.
Come on.
And Bianca Belair. And then, of course, you got KO against the Tribal Chief.
I got Alexa Bliss winning that match.
That's why I joked earlier, and I said that I think Triple H forgot he's got a women's Rumble to book. Like, at least you got some names for the men's Rumble, but damn. Like, whatever.
Yeah, that shit is not settled at all.
I think we'll see
most likely...
I'm going with those 2.
Oh my God, Mandy Rose?
Like
What?
Charlotte versus
It could be that. What you said, Black Star? What you said?
No, like I was saying that Charlotte versus like that former GM from Raw. Forgot her name.
Oh yeah, the Ville.
DeVille.
Oh my
There
God!
you go.
Don't is that Eva Marie in the Rumble? What? No, I'm joking. But she did tease that return though.
Fuck out.
On TikTok.
Oh, Natalia's sister's in the Rumble. I'll watch.
Like I heard Nia Jax's coming.
That
Oh
shit
my
was
God.
such a waste of time when she showed it. Like, what was the point of her coming back?
Uh,
Oh my God! It's Molly Holly again.
Molly Holly.
I'm
Trish
gonna
Stratus.
go-
Trish.
The problem is if
Victoria.
you say this on social media, people attack you for being a
Trish.
chauvinist. They don't have a women's roster deep enough to even have a women's rumble. Like
And
Nowhere
that's
near
why
deep
we at the
enough.
round table. We say what the fuck we want here. Fuck it.
Okay. Watch this.
Get,
So, are you
you can
suggesting that
take
maybe
away-
that women, that maybe
What's that?
women should have their own night, so that way
Get
they
Bruce
get more
Jenner
TV
in there.
time,
No,
so that way
what
they
I-
can get their own.
No, when
They did it
needs
for
to
one
happen is that
pay-per-view.
what needs to happen is that the women's roster just needs to be developed enough for them to have their own concepts. And in my opinion, the WWE women's roster, as it is now, is not developed enough for them to have their own Royal Rumble, to have their own Money in the Bank, to have their own Elimination Chamber. It's just not, because every time they, especially for the Rumble, because half these entrants, I guarantee you, half of them are going to be NXT chicks, and the other half are just going to be like cameos, people coming back for one night, and then like you'll have like 10 to 11 at most actual girls.
You can definitely expect the leader to show up. Leader's gonna show up in the Rumble.
They just don't have a deep enough
The
roster.
Bellas.
And the reason why WWE, like, I get what they're doing and I appreciate it, because it's like, oh, okay, but the men can do it, the women can do it too. It's like, yeah, but you shouldn't just do something just to say you're doing it. Like, do it.
Right. Exactly.
Holy shit! It's Tessa Blanchard. Oh, she came
God.
to me.
Oh my god!
You trying to have them throw vegetables and eggs in the ring?
You better have a mask on or something. Shit.
You
And
know,
the only person I can
eat
see, the only person I can see winning the women's rumble is Rhea. Like, they don't got anybody else. They've been pushing.
Yeah,
nobody
hold on.
else.
Hold on, let's slow down real quick. This dude Raheem was talking about with that because she owned the right to her name, so that was her punishment. I think he's talking about Shayna Baszler. I don't know. They could be, but
Maybe.
like what Toph said, isn't this dude Triple H in charge now? How we see still getting booked the same? Yeah, Vince may have an attitude about her basically using her own name, so he can't copyright it. But what's
Well, she lost Rousey too. She lost her partner, so you got to start from scratch.
Right.
Again.
I tell you like it is, man. Like, bro, that's exactly. Like, they could be mad that Triple H is upset about that, but then again, Cody Rhodes took what he did in AEW and brought it over, and now AEW can't get that back or stop them from using what they created.
Appreciate that, Marcus Brown. You already know, or you want to know. The subject is the Godfather said, "Fuck The Rock." He called him a bitch. He called him a bitch. He called him a bastard. All that shit. He went in.
You could have been talking about Alcatraz, but I don't know.
I want to do a movie with
I
him.
don't know. Like, shit.
I don't know. Godfather just came off. I'm pretty sure Godfather just comes off like, he wanted to do a movie with The Rock, but instead Kevin Hart got the role.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin Hart.
That's right.
What is he, like 5'5"?
Should never had CeeLo Green portray me. I am 6'7".
See? It's all about Kevin Hart because he's like, I lost to somebody who's
Hold on.
That 3 inches shorter than me. It had to be
Oh,
5 inches
shit.
shorter than that. So if y'all look at the picture behind me, now, I mean, I
I
didn't
wonder
see
if
that. That should never had
Oh my
CeeLo
god.
portray me.
Wow.
Shit.
What is
Dude, it's like
God damn.
what all those beeps was like Morse code. I think the Navy just launched a missile. Holy shit.
Watch your coordinates.
Yeah. Jesus.
Sounds like someone's smoke detector.
Yo, he lit him up.
Please put your seatbelt on.
You would think Taz is about to come out.
I think that may be like the only time I've ever heard him angry too, because he's always chill in such a good mood.
Yeah.
I wonder how that
Exactly.
phone
Now you
call.
see what I'm saying. It's like Godfather always been chill. Like he was really bothered by that shit.
I wonder how that phone call
I
went.
can actually see that though. As you know what though? You know what? Shit. What's the dude's name, Nate? The guy that played the one that played Drago and Rocky 4.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. I heard that there was a wrestler that was originally trying out for the role, and it was Ivan
Koloff. What's his name again? Damn, what was my dude's name again?
I know who you're talking
about.
Man
Kristoff. What's his name again? No, it was Ivan Koloff. It was Ivan Koloff.
Yeah.
The dude that does the Russian sickle.
Or Nita or Nikita Koloff, maybe. Nikita.
No, Nikita Koloff. Yeah, it was him.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I heard that a very popular WWF wrestler was originally considered for the role of Ivan Drago, and they brought him in, and they had sent him a script, and he
with Nikita Koloff.
Right, yeah, and him and Sylvester. Him and Sylvester had already did like the photo ops and like the marketing, like everything was done. And the only thing that was left was for them to just do a test scene in front of like executives and shit. And the story goes that they did it, but in the end, they said no to him because he was so much more masculine than Sylvester Stallone. And so they felt like it wasn't believable for Sylvester Stallone to beat him. And so that's where they got the Dolph Lundgren guy who was tall. Shit. Right. He was tall, but he didn't have the muscular build that
he was ripped though.
He was.
I just typed in. It was Nikita Koloff and also Kerry Von Erich were considered.
Thank you. Yeah.
it was Kerry Von Erich too.
Yeah,
wow.
So that's the thing. So the reason I was bringing that up is like that's the thing in Hollywood. Like a lot of times, Hollywood executives they don't like it when they take someone who's supposed to be like the main character and like there's like a supporting character or like an antagonist or something and they're like bigger than the main character or something. So it's like they'll specifically
don't make no sense.
Yeah, they'll specifically get like someone smaller. So I could see why The Rock's agent would put him with Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart is so much smaller than The Rock. So it makes Rock look even bigger than he already is, if that makes sense. That's like a typical.
Well, here's the thing. Like with the scenario of Rocky, they ended up getting Dolph Lundgren, and Dolph Lundgren ended up being bigger than Sylvester Stallone any fucking way.
Well, they wanted to make him unbeatable too. The Russian guy. That's why.
Yeah.
Superpower.
Wait. You said
I
Kerry
think
Von
they just
Erich
hated on the dude because he was a wrestler.
Yeah, I guess Kerry Von Erich. That'd be weird.
That's crazy. Imagine if Kerry Von Erich did it. Maybe he wouldn't have taken his life.
The Texas Tornado with a clothesline.
The Lariat Tubman.
Larry Tubman. What the fuck?
The underground tunnel.
He just nailed him with an Adolf Hitler. What? Hitler. Hell is that?
Brett Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the, I know everyone's got their own opinion for the men's rumble, but for women's rumble, I'm just gonna go with Rhea because I don't see anybody else. They haven't pushing anybody else.
Yeah, I agree.
Only person I see is Naomi. If she was to make a surprising comeback,
they're talking about that.
She's in at 30.
Yeah, maybe.
If she's in at 30, she's winning.
But if she wins, they got to add her to the bloodline. You got to add her to the family.
That shit is dead. Bloodline. See,
The blood isn't dead.
I don't
think
like
that's
where
a
they
good
going
look.
with this
I
bloodline
like
shit.
Naomi, but I don't think that's a good look, honestly.
Well, someone's got to pay for the DUIs for her husband. So.
Yo, you see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not liking the direction. The only direction I'm saying I don't like where they're going with the whole bloodline shit is that it's really looking like they're gonna basically get dethroned in WrestleMania, and I think that's fucking ridiculous.
No.
It should be a trickle down. It should be like a chip away, like they just chip away.
SummerSlam.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Judgment Day. That's why I said Judgment Day should have won the belts. That should have been the beginning of the bum outs.
So you're basically saying it should be like a slow poisoning where they just kind of gradually get weaker and weaker,
right?
In comparison to just like losing everything in one night.
That's just ridiculous.
Or hear me out. Or Roman Reigns retains at Mania, and that basically cements his legacy to make him into the Hall of Fame. But the following Monday, they debut a new wrestler that is out of the blue, and that's supposed to dethrone Roman. All we have to do is figure out who that wrestler is.
Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker.
Nah,
he's gonna get he'll get a good run.
What is that pay-per-view from NXT though? What is it again? Independence Day, some bullshit like that. What was it again? Vengeance Day, I think it is called.
Vengeance Day.
Yeah, Mania weekend.
When is that?
That's the following week.
I think it's neat. Yeah.
Is it that? So it's not the same day.
Weekend.
I figured it would have been the same day.
Yeah, if they don't give what's his name, I don't watch NXT, but I do know that that Carmelo Hayes dude, like, you know, he's just sitting there wasting. So it's like, if you're gonna give him the belt, give it to him now, or just call him up. Like, make a decision.
Well, here's the thing. This dude is the number one contender. Grayson Waller, he's the number one contender for Braun Breaker. I'm thinking that just give Grayson Waller the belt. Like, why are they holding on to Braun Breaker for? Nobody cares.
Well, I think they're waiting for after Mania to call him up.
I guess. Did that match with Apollo Crews ever happen? Did that ever happen or no?
No.
Yeah, he
not
won.
that I know of.
Oh.
Breaker won that match.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Shit.
Where's the show going to be? Where's Vengeance Day going to be at? Does anyone know the city?
What, Vengeance Day?
Charlotte? Okay.
So what's supposed to be? It's supposed to be after Royal Rumble?
No, it'll be sometime in the spring,
the week
right?
after.
Oh, okay.
It's the week after the Rumble.
Oh, all right. Okay.
There you go. But yeah, but you already know, B, tomorrow's another day, B. You know what I'm saying? It's already past the 2-hour mark. We had a great show tonight.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, B, Rumble. Before we get up out of here, who y'all going for? Let's go.
Noodles.
He's going for Noodles. I don't know who the fuck. That might be his pet name for Bum the Taker.
No. Yeah, well. Sure. All right.
You already know I'm going for.
I changed my prediction.
Austin Theory is going to be the dark horse, and I'm going for either Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Sammy's going to be
going for.
Honestly, if Undertaker shows up at the Rumble, he needs to be dead man.
I think my dark horse is Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder's going to be your dark horse?
Yep.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
Okay. Who you got to win?
Going with Jay White.
Oh, God.
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's my winner.
Right back.
Oh, my God.
Fuck you, Ryan. I told motherfuckers, I don't care. If this shit is boring, you will hear me sleeping. But I thought it was going to be boring, though. I thought it was going to be boring.
Hell no. That Rumble you fell asleep was actually good. I don't know what you did. You didn't get
too much excitement like they did. You know, some people did say that. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in the Rumble. I'm gonna be in the Rumble. People did say they was gonna be in the Rumble, but you still got surprise entrance there, so there's still some intrigue.
Don't forget, Shane McMahon got paid $800,000 for that shit last year. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
$800,000.
800.
That Pearson.
Who y'all going for? Who, Black Saw, you say he was going for? You said this dude's gonna be your dark horse.
Zack Ryder's gonna be my dark horse. Sami Zayn to win.
Sami Zayn to win. There you go. And you notice, they didn't say he was gonna be in the Rumble, so that's gonna be another interesting angle also.
Maybe Enzo Amore shows up.
And with 13 spaces left, it's a lot of names. So
yeah.
Let's just hope we don't have the Daniel Bryan 2014 situation again.
Ooh. WWE.
Enzo Amore.
Because I remember specifically for that Rumble, they never announced Bryan to be in that match either, and people assumed he was going to be in there. And then when people realized he wasn't, they turned on the match.
And they booed the shit out of Ray. Fucking Ray got booed.
Yeah. Yep. And he's a Beast Bus player, though. The fans didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
I was so fucking dumb, just complete incompetence.
I'm going with the shocker. They're going to use my idea. Finally, I've been saying for years. Zach Gowen is going to win the Royal Rumble because he only has one leg.
Yeah.
What are you going for, Nate?
I'm going to go with. Well, I want Sami Zayn to win, but I got a feeling somehow Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to win. It's in Texas.
I'm about to get you up out of here.
Austin is okay. If he wins, I want an apology. If he wins, I want an apology.
Remember, they're in the Astrodome. That's the same place.
Yeah, they're in Alamodome.
Yeah, y'all definitely want motherfuckers to riot. Remember that sign?
What?
The Cedar Winds riot?
They're in Texas, bro. They don't riot. No, if he wins tomorrow,
that shit don't mean a damn thing. Ain't nobody trying to see no damn Stone Cold 2023 Royal Rumble winner. Who the fuck want to see that?
Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
Either him or Undertaker. Oh my God, the Undertaker won it all. Why not, right?
Yeah, for
what about you, Joe?
For the Women's Rumble, I got Rhea because, again, I don't know who the fuck else they got. And for the Men's Rumble, my dark horse is Rollins, and my winner is Sammy.
Yeah, but
I guess I'm going to have to be brave.
Dennis LeRae, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, to Shayna Baszler. I don't even know what even named her.
I'm going to be brave in my pick. I'm gonna be brave with my pick for Women's Rumble. I'm picking.
That's my
I'm picking Trish Stratus, and I have a good reason why.
Oh my God!
I'm picking Trish.
I want to hear this.
I'm picking Trish because I think they're gonna push towards a Trish versus Charlotte at WrestleMania.
We already saw it, and it wasn't even that good, bro.
Right?
It's gonna be. It's gonna be great.
Yo, when you go to the movies,
Trish gonna come back.
Are you sure that's popcorn you eating or paint chips?
I'm gonna go with WWE take Snuggles off their payroll in 2023.
The fuck is you be talking about?
Get them off the payroll.
He want Bumble Chicken to win Money in the Bank. Or that just silly shit. What the fuck?
Yo, Taker can't even climb a ladder. What are you on?
What are you talking about?
We gotta go to commercial break. You gotta go commercial.
He don't need to climb it. He can just levitate up there.
And Money in Bank is over. Good night, everybody.
He can literally just levitate up there.
Anyways, on that note, I'm about to get up out of here. Tomorrow's the day, B. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Cody Rhodes gonna be back. It's gonna be intriguing. It's gonna be litty. And
but he said Goldberg.
I hope these motherfuckers don't do no bullshit. That's all I ask. That's all
I'll join in for the men's Rumble match. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be live. We're gonna be live from beginning to end. Well, after the whole panel bullshit. I'm not trying to hear this dude Booker T say silly shit on the damn panel. Like, oh my God, shucky ducky, quack quack. You know, all of the bullshit.
What if we get Goldberg, Lesnar, and Lashley in the Rumble at the same time? That'd be Big meaty men.
That would be good.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all tomorrow, babe. Make sure y'all wipe your feet before y'all leave. Y'all already know. Hit the like button. We up out of here, babe. You already know the vibes. Don't be a twerp.
1 2 1 2. Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant, the track is really biting. I'm getting real excited, ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing up, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slap will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the hot flame just like I was dousing. She rides my cock, her tits is bouncing. Front rush your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, don't wanna be around him. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap and spitting that whack crap. I beat a silverback, mixed with a beer. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that weed smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get body, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the streets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Kata you mother scunt. Jugging out of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president.